I should say that shit on camera. We should just talk about this shit on camera.
What?
The reason why I said that.
Drama Kings podcast. We back. Another episode, another day. I'm here with my main men, Ken and Rob. Holla at them, y'all.
Hey, man. Your favorite host, Ken. Drama Kings podcast, baby. Double Cup Ken. Today is Red Cup Ken. We in here. Holla at them, Rob.
Drama Kings podcast, man. You know what it is. Bartholomew Franklin. Baracko Boat knows. Whatever you want to call me, just call me something. We back. It's another episode. Let's get to it. Fire episode today, man.
So, man, it ain't really much going on, you know, in the media. So let's just jump right into, like, y'all ever had a situation where you done, like, dirty Mac on one of your homeboys?
Explain dirty Mac for the
dirty
people who don't know
Big
what
back and dirty macking. You know what I'm
For the
talking
people that
about?
don't know what dirty Macking is.
I don't know, man, because apparently I had it messed up.
What's
you know,
dirty Macking, Rob?
I didn't fuck around and raise some serious accusations.
Dirty Mackin is pretty much when you're accusing your partners of,
Do it gotta be a partner though? Could it be anybody? Like an op?
Well, it's dirty.
Who gives a fuck about a nigga who, if he ain't your partner?
Yeah, if he ain't your partner,
You know,
then,
if it's just a regular old nigga,
then it ain't really
shit.
dirty. That's just
Yeah.
part of that nigga.
That's just part of the game.
Part of the game. But when you not necessarily accusing your partner, but when you throwing salt, in the game to hinder your partner from
Progression.
his position, his progression, and reaching the home base, man. You feel me?
Yo,
Or
talk about-
you trying to show out for them hoes.
Let me ask you a question. Hey, look, let me ask you a question though.
Right on.
If you talking to a female and then she see your partner, and her interests are no longer with you, her interests,
Based off
her
CD.
interest travels through the wind and they land on your homeboy. Is that
fucked up?
Is that fucked up?
You know, my uncle had said some shit like that. He was like, him and one of his homeboys, he was associated with his woman. The girl found out that he was like, he wasn't that nigga. Basically, he wasn't he wasn't as gangster as he was saying. He wasn't this, blah blah blah. And then once something had transpired, because it had something to do with like a drug transaction. And she realized, old boy was like, he wasn't solid. She realized he wasn't solid, and
Allegedly.
but my uncle had ended up fixing it, and so that's when her interest, like he said, changed. Like I'm fucking with the wrong nigga.
He proved to be a stand-up
guy.
nigga. Yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
But that's a situation that happened. Are you saying like just in the sense of just how physical attraction type, like pause, like if your girl see your partner and then she's just physically attracted?
I'm just talking about. I ain't talking about a situation that occurred that turned her off.
Yeah,
I'm talking about
just
you just.
She just come to the party one day.
Everybody just happen to be around each other, and she see your partner and be like, "Hey."
But is this your girl, or is this just like somebody you've been talking to?
I don't necessarily.
If it's your girl,
that situation was self-explanatory.
If that's your gal, then
okay.
Yeah,
but is this somebody? So y'all been dating for a little bit. Y'all went on a couple of dates.
Maybe y'all just talking. Maybe y'all just y'all just met. Y'all kick. Maybe it ain't that far yet. Obviously things ain't got that serious enough for her to not even much be looking at another nigga in the first place.
I think the player thing to do is just go ahead, hand off.
Yeah, that's
like, look,
which
man,
brings me to my next question. What if she said? Sometimes people, sometimes female are bold enough to be like, "Hey,
especially in 2024, man.
Who is that nigga?"
Yeah, who your friend is?
Yeah, facts.
In that case.
You got to swallow your pride and just let it go.
Hey,
whatever term. If you want to be a player about it,
whatever term y'all like to use, Pat Mahomes, pass it deep to Tyreek Hill, or pick and roll for the assist, or we 100 meter, 4x1. You hand the baton off. Yeah,
you just gonna have to. You just gonna have to let it go, man.
Yeah.
You know, somebody. You don't.
But niggas will let it go, and then.
Feel a certain type of way about it.
They feel like, even if some niggas feel like if you pass her off to me, because she now interested in me, they feel like you should turn her down on the strength of he was trying to get at her.
That's a valid point too, though.
For
because yeah, but I guess it depends on the arrangement of friends or type of friends you got.
You know what I'm talking about?
Because if I knew somebody was like head over heels about one of my friends, and then they turn around and try to talk to me like, nah, you can't, that's gonna fuck
if the female was head over heels.
No, my partner was.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, nah, that's gonna fuck my boy up. I can't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Versus if he was like, man, that girl, you know what I mean? Like, okay, cool then, green light.
Yeah, facts.
You know
y'all niggas can't be saying, man, I ain't worried about that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't.
And you really is.
Like, man, hey man, come on now, bro. Like,
and
y'all females can't be doing it either.
Women do that shit too. Yeah, I think it happens
Everybody
a lot.
do
I
it.
think it happens a lot more between women because men are more shoot their shot more than women do.
I think it's 50-50.
Bro. I don't know because these women ain't just as angelic as you think, man. They really be passing off niggas too. Y'all can say y'all don't. I know for a fact y'all do. I didn't see many of group chats.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know how y'all do.
But okay, let's talk about something else then. Like, does that even matter?
What?
Like, who cares
About what?
Who, like I'm saying, if what he said, if that's not your girlfriend or somebody that you have like a really serious joint with, like, who cares? Because I don't want to burn. Let me try to tell this story without burning my mans up. So it's just crazy. I hope this nigga ain't finna be mad at me. But I don't feel like I really feel like I can tell a story without him getting mad. So one of my a nigga I fuck with, he said, let me get this shit right, man. He talked to a girl, his partner, later on after he broke up with her, had a baby with her. And now, some X amount of more years later, he back talking to her.
Wait. He back talking to his ex who his partner had a baby with.
Yeah.
How long was him and the girl together?
I don't know.
First?
You know what I'm talking about?
That's crazy. That's crazy word.
When he told me that kind of opened my eyes. I'm like, and he wasn't fucked up about it. I guess I don't know. Like I'm saying, I don't want to say no names, but it was a situation, and he was just like, yeah. I was talking to such and such. Then I left her alone. My partner started talking to her.
Bring him on the pod. Let him tell his story.
Look, and those was his words. He labeled him my partner. He said my partner
to this day
had a baby with her, but now she back trying to talk to him, and they back talking in some kind of way, which is like, who gives a fuck?
Obviously, it worked for them.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I guess it depends on your arrangement.
And also,
once a baby come into the play, I feel like it's off limits. I feel like that's off limits now. But who is it off limits to? Because that's his baby mama now. Bro, yeah, but that was your gal first. So who's off?
That's what I'm saying.
But y'all under the pretenses that a nigga care about his baby mama like that.
Yeah,
he don't have to.
He don't have to, but
it couldn't even. The situation probably wouldn't even like that. It's just we just happen to
have a baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Boosie said it best. Him and his partner ran a train on a female, and he ended up getting her pregnant during the train.
Damn.
Wow.
So
that's freaky right
there.
You know
what I'm talking about? Like,
that's some freaky shit right
freaky nigga.
Freaky ass nigga.
I think y'all under the
freaky ass.
I think y'all under the impression that this girl means something to him stronger or deeper than what it actually is.
That's what.
So obviously the girl must mean something more to the other dude.
I don't think he was
But that's crazy though, because
that's crazy.
Even if the girl still means something more to me than she do to her actual BD, I still couldn't rock with it because you supposed to be my dude. Like, you feel me? Like, not in the necessarily sense of, I don't know, man. I don't
so
know,
you feel like there should be some loyalty to, like, just shut her down.
I feel like it depends on how long they was together.
The dude who was talking to her first, I mean, he's only jumping. He don't have to be loyal because
he had her first.
He had her first anyway.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? So
no, yeah, facts.
So
but I'm saying
don't have a claim to say you should be.
Yeah, he shouldn't be loyal, but
no more.
But it just would bother me to the point to where I don't think I can spin a block knowing my man's been in my woman
Yeah.
To the point to where like they got
had
a
a baby.
kid. You feel me? Because
Yeah, that's what made it
I'm
freaky for
saying,
me. And I was like, damn.
because if how deep y'all gonna get again? Let's say we do spin a block, Nelly Ashanti type shit.
I guess it's just all your culture.
Yeah, it's just how.
So you saying that he might not have been?
I don't know, bro.
He might not have been African American.
He is.
Oh,
it fucked me up, but I guess the niggas ain't. Niggas don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck like that.
I think I really it ain't really, in my opinion, I don't see it being that deep. I just think y'all putting too much emphasis on the baby being in the picture now, when really it couldn't.
Yeah, that changes things. Right?
To me, that changes a lot.
The scenario,
they could have broke up and then had a baby way after. Who knows?
I would take back I would take back almost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would take back almost any of my exes if we left off on a good term. But once a baby involved, me personally, I don't think I can. You feel me? And that's only because now I'm speaking from in the sense of I don't have kids.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like me personally. You know what I'm saying? Like if you already got kids, then it might not be a big deal. You feel me? But I don't want to say that, you feel me, it matters who you having your kid with, but just the simple fact for me to spin a block back with my ex who had a baby on whatever circumstances they had the baby, just, you feel me? Like I just couldn't, you feel me? Because at this point now, we might as well just fucking just keep it moving. But like actually trying to be together, I don't think.
I think everybody say that until the shoes is on their foot.
Well,
you could have a baby with somebody and then you could want one of your exes back and she could be like, nah, remember what you said on the pod? Don't try to spin the block on me now that you're the one with the kid.
But it ain't about having a kid. It's about the fact of the matter that the kid with my partner. I mean, that's the point. It ain't really about having a kid. It's more so about.
Well, check this out.
Like,
I'm gonna go back to what he said about. It's about how much. What you say? How much you care about the woman?
Yeah, like
because
was it family matters? Like was it Full House? Like
they made grew up together.
Yeah, like we had we had a baby and now we trying to make this family thing work. Come on, man, y'all know how motherfuckers get out.
But you're not gonna feel. But you're not gonna at the same time like you're not gonna really come at your woman more so. Like you're not gonna feel no type of way that your woman decided out of everybody that's in the universe, the world, to mess with your partner.
That's a way to look at it.
I mean, yeah, it is a way to look at it.
Because like you could have had a baby with anybody, whatever circumstances it was, but you chose to, and now you want to come back. So maybe you just wanted to sample what was going over there, but you really want to
because
but also you thinking in a situation like she just tried to get him and he don't want her. They together, so obviously he wanted to fuck back with her too.
Yeah, facts. But I'm saying, but the loyalty's supposed to come from your partner, not from the girl.
Yeah, I think I want to say she came back around, and he was just like, okay, type shit.
He had a choice right there.
Yeah, he did. But but at the same time, I don't know. I guess you have to talk to him, the one with the baby.
Bring him on.
See how he feel.
Bring him on.
Like, how does that make you feel? That's. But like you said, he had her first though. Like, nigga, she was mine first. What you mean? You decided to.
Just from my point of view, the one who actually who's the baby daddy, I don't think the baby daddy care. In my opinion.
The baby daddy. I don't feel like the baby daddy
because he had a baby by right.
I don't feel like, but we don't know the situation because you also like you said under the pretense that he may not care, and it might have just been he may really did care though. He may have been like, if I got her, I know what I would do with her, and it just didn't work out, and now she feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Is it sloppy seconds?
It's definitely sloppy seconds.
What's sloppy seconds?
Like that shit. That's teenage shit in my
opinion. That was what I was gonna segue into, because as you get older and you start realizing how small of a world you live in,
I don't feel like it's that small,
bro.
I'm not. What's it called?
Man, please.
If you told me somebody that you really cared for,
that we already covered that though.
Like
if you told me you was head over heels about somebody, then yeah. But just running and bumping into people after 10 years, 15 years, it's like, damn.
Well, yeah, that's different.
Yeah, bro.
You talked to such and such in middle school.
Well,
like,
no, that's different.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what he was saying. That's teenage shit with the sloppy seconds.
Yeah. Well, that's.
You know what I'm saying? Because I done had people say, man, blah blah blah, did blah blah blah. I'm like, man, better. What Joe said. Shout out to my boy Joe. Man, I ain't gonna say what he.
Yeah, we ain't gonna say what he said.
We ain't gonna say what he said, but
yeah,
my man Joe was like, you know what I'm saying, and he's like, yeah, that's true. But it's just, I guess, as long as you ain't made no real significant mark, like having a baby, like having a baby,
having a baby. I mean, because that's crazy, man. Like that's crazy work.
It's freaky. Like, it's freaky.
Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's freaky.
I mean, but you feel like that because you don't have kids. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. It's not that big of a deal like you think it is.
And for your man
we both got kids.
No, we talking about for your mans to put a baby in your ex though, and for your ex to come back. Not the kid aspect. I'm just saying who it was with,
bro. We don't know, but we don't know the pretense. We don't know what the.
It could have been. It could have been 10, 15 years ago. They could
have, and also they could have talked for a month.
What we need to know is what we need to know is him and is him and his man still cool. Then.
That's probably what the determining factor.
Then that's the determining factor. If him and dude not cool no more, and let's say that they didn't get into it about that though. They just decided to go their separate ways. You feel me? Like then okay. You feel me? Like we just, we outgrew each other. He end up talking to Shorty, had a baby with her. It's cool, it is what it is. Now she trying to come back. All right, I get that point. But if he's still saying like, me and man still watching NFL football on Sundays together, little man and running around,
they could probably not care about that either.
Me.
Then if they still cool, then obviously it definitely ain't the biggest deal as,
I think we starting to put too much value in like.
Let us know in the comments how y'all feel about a situation like that. We would love some engagement about, what I'm saying, like is that some crazy work or. How y'all feel about that certain situation? There's no judgment to those people, but me personally, that's just something that I wouldn't.
Because let me be real with you, bro. Having a kid is really just one variable of fucking somebody. Yeah. It's a whole lot of things that go on in that world. So if you gonna fuck the person, then I think you should be 100% cool with anything that could come out of that. Like,
I wouldn't care if my partners fucked my ex, but if my partner put a baby in my ex,
so why though? Why?
Because he put a whole.
If you cool with letting them smash, then
why you give a fuck about the baby?
Why stop at the baby?
Because then at that point, then feelings must have been stronger than what they necessarily probably.
Not
was.
really.
It could have been.
No, to my niggas have babies on accident.
Without talking my business, I done been in those situations. I ain't never end up like finna put a baby in her. Like,
But I can dig it.
But I ain't never been like I'm finna put a baby. Like, if anything, I'm finna be extra cautious on this type of situation because this is my man piece. Like I'm, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not finna be.
But you know what that is? That's a guilty mindset because you shouldn't be fucking her in the first place.
No, I'm saying if she getting passed off, if she getting passed off.
So now if having a baby is the problem, then the problem lies before y'all even fuck. You shouldn't even been looking at it like that.
That's true too. You feel me? But that's why I'm finna be extra cautious because I know I ain't supposed to be doing it. But fuck it, if I'm gonna do it safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not gonna just drive willingly out here. You feel me? Like because then at that point you should have. At that point, you feel me? You should have just been. You should have just been fucking on a while. You feel me?
Maybe give it like 2 or 3 years and then, you know what I'm saying?
So a time frame.
But obviously,
you can't go do it like, you just go fuck with the bitch within 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
If he was talking to her for a month and they broke up, we don't know how.
It also depends on scenarios. Because I bumped into such and such into the club last night and then, that bitch gave me her number. Blah, blah, blah. What we do? Now, next thing you know, we had drinks.
When he told you about it, though, because we pretty much basing it off of how you said it. When he told you, how was he? Like, what was his emotions?
He said my partner. He introduced the nigga as his partner.
That's what I said. When I said he labeled him as partner.
He say that hoe ass nigga.
I want to say he might have said it's crazy. Why it's wild? Because I used to such and such, and now he had a baby with her.
It also depends on what type of.
It was a wild scenario. Yeah, it does. Like, I think we, like I said, what I was gonna say was we put too much value in, like our. Stable.
I feel like prized possessions.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just
that boy Future said, even if I hit you once, you part of my collection.
That's what I'm saying. And that's what I was, what I was, the proverbial motherfucking stable.
That's
I'm
what
talking
Future
about.
said.
Because once you done market this off the breaker for everybody else that you know, like.
But it shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying?
It shouldn't, but like you coming from an emotional state when you make it a problem. Like, bro, what you mean? It's just
it's
loose.
That's what I'm saying. We assume that this baby brought nothing but emotions to this situation, and it probably could be the furthest
thing from it.
You know what I'm saying? People have babies every day,
and be accident,
and they don't be tripping. I mean, I ain't saying they're not good parents, but they don't be caring about who is with.
What about if it's a family member?
Hold on now.
What?
That's different.
Okay, you just said apply everything we just said, and I apply it to family.
Well, family. Well, now you talking about blood now.
Okay, so
what if you and your blood not cool?
So I'm saying, what
if the same?
What if you don't fuck with what if you don't fuck with your whoever the blood is? Because your family could be great cousins, nephews, and shit like that, brothers and sisters. You got all kind of variables in it. Does that matter now? That's completely off limits.
Maybe it matters a little bit more because maybe if the other family members knew of.
Because Kevin Gates was fucking his cousin.
He didn't know it was his
Shout
cousin.
out to Gates.
So did he stop?
Nah, I don't think he said he stopped. But they was also like what they said like 5 generations back.
What you mean?
He ain't say it was like his mama's sister.
It wasn't
daughter.
like his first cousin.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
So it wasn't like his mama's sister's daughter.
It wasn't like his first cousin.
It was like his third cousin removed type joint.
I don't know how this shit go because my family ain't that big. I don't know how to remove it. What's twice removed? What does that even mean?
I don't know, but
like it's not. So it wasn't.
Put up
like
a family
said,
tree
like,
when you
like your uncle. Like if Carl had a daughter, it wasn't that close.
That's my great uncle.
It was like maybe who
that's
Carl.
my regular uncle. My bad.
Yeah, that's your mama's brother, ain't it?
Yeah.
That's.
It's not like
that's
his
your first.
daughter.
His child will be your first cousin.
First cousin.
Yeah, and
so
then,
how you get a second one?
So like cause, for example, like my grandmother, like my grandmother's sister.
That's a great cousin.
Which is my mama's cousin.
Your mama's cousin is your second cousin.
My mama's first cousin is my second cousin.
So it's not a great cousin. You just say second.
You talking about great grandfather and great? Yeah, that's like my grandmother's. My grandmother's mother is my great grandmother.
Ancestry.
What if it's like I'm trying to zero in without look? Don't tell me to move, nigga. Don't tell me to move. No.
Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying.
That's I feel like it's the same thing. You feel me? Like
I was trying to zero in without. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, country folk operate different.
I'm not banging on my brother gas.
Country folk.
That's way too close. But what if it's your brother?
So then, what it got to be then? It got to be three.
That's why he said.
I'm trying to recollect. You know what I'm saying? The whole joint.
Family is family.
But I'm fucking it up. You're right. It's off limits. Family is family. What if it's your brother? What if it's your cousin's baby mama?
That's your cousin.
No,
so
if they got a child already,
you because
you put a child in there. Now you pushing it. Like
I'm trying to. I'm
wilding.
I was going somewhere, but I lost it because I don't remember the story properly.
Like you pushing it, bro. Like if your
if
your family member
your
got
whole
kids
family
with somebody,
just,
and then you turn around and have kids with them. Now we deserve a box.
But I feel like that is also it's kids and all that is off limits. But going back to the original point of view, if like we said, it all depends on. So I guess the whole scenario depends on how that person felt about the person. The end all be all. You feel me? Like I guess that's how it feels. If it's somebody that my brother was talking to and he didn't feel no type of way about it, and he was like, "Yeah, nigga, you can fuck with it." Like it is what it is. You feel me?
Then he just stopped answering calls.
But this is why I'm going back into the other point about it. I'm not finna put a baby in her though. I don't care. I'm just not finna put a baby in her.
What if you do it by accident?
Ain't no accident because I'm finna be I'm finna be.
It's always possibilities.
It is, but I mean I'm not sloppy. I ain't finna be sloppy with it.
Right on. I could feel it.
I'd be sloppy with somebody that's just me because it's my mistake. But I'm not finna be sloppy with my brother, ex girl.
We know y'all done some shit like this out there. So make sure y'all. You ain't gotta say no names.
Let us know.
Just tell us what happened. Just keep the names out of it. Mm-hmm. You know you did it. If you gotta post anonymously, do that because you know what I'm saying. We gonna put 2 and 2 together. You know, talking about Drama Kings podcast.
Drama Kings podcast.
Take a bite, man. We go.
Boys don't need to be out here dirty Mac.
Don't dirty Mac. You know what I'm saying. But stop stealing my Facebook friends.